Anybody who has spent any time on Book Talk can tell you that it's filled with authors talking about why their book is different. And now it's my turn. My books are literally different from most of the books you will see on here. Most books on here are novels. They are books composed of chapters filled with paragraphs. And while that seems like, duh, that's what books are, that's actually not how all books are formatted. Ghosts Aboard Starlight, my book that is currently up for pre-order, is what's called a high-low verse novel. It's actually two separate things, so I'll break it down for you. A verse novel is a story that's novel length, but told through a series of poems. So it's technically less words, but you have to tell as big of a story. The other part is high-low, which stands for high interest, low readability, meaning that it will be of high interest to the target audience. The target audience for Ghosts Aboard Starlight is YA, young adults, so teens and adults, but it has a lower reading level, making it accessible to readers of all levels. It's not something that you normally pick up on because that content is for teens and adults. And this is done with shorter sentences, simpler vocabulary, and less words on the page and in the book in total. So a regular young adult novel is usually around 50 to 75,000 words. The high-low verse novel is only 10,000 words. I have to tell this much story in this much space. This makes it a lot less daunting to readers who maybe have a hard time staying focused or reading large novels. Another way this is accomplished is with simpler vocabulary. Let's look at a good example of this from Ghosts in Starlight. This scene, it's talking about Ome Olin, the main character. He goes to one of the worlds within Starlight. And originally, the line went, "Skyscrapers formed from fuzzy white mycelium draped in moss." So as a high-low book, we break down that vocabulary to make it more accessible. So in the final version, it says, "Skyscrapers formed from fuzzy white walls of mushroom roots draped in moss." That doesn't change anything about the story, it doesn't change the setting or the description, but it does make that imagery more accessible to readers from all walks of life. High-low books are great for multi-language learners, for people who have a hard time focusing, by those who want to read but maybe feel intimidated by a lot of other books out there. Overall, they just make the experience of being a reader and enjoying literature more accessible. So if you're looking for a book that is both accessible and filled with aliens and dinosaurs and weird stuff, then you should definitely check out my book, Ghosts Aboard Starlight. It's available for pre-order right now. It publishes February the 1st, and if you pre-order through Birdhouse Books, you will receive a signed copy along with cool free book merch. So thanks for listening, and I hope that you'll give high-low verse novels a try.